The Doctor and Heather are taken through an array of darkly lit, poorly kept corridors. The Trandoshek finally brings them to what seems to be a mess hall, yet from the looks of it, the room has remained untouched for years. Only an obscured figure stands in darkness in the middle of the room.
You will stop.
We have stopped.
Doctor, this is hardly the time to be...
Myself?
Well, yes.
You will be silent.
Yeah, make me. You drag me through seemingly never-ending, darkly lit, and quite honestly, putrid-smelling hallways. I think I've earned my right to complain.
You have quite a mouth on you.
Why, yes, I do. Very good observation. Who said that, by the way?
Doctor, look.
It's impolite to point, Heather. Ah, there you are. Why don't you step out into the light? I'd really like to see the man behind the chaos.
I'm no man, Doctor.
Well, then woman, sorry.
I am a god.
Ah, I guess let me have a look on you, your almighty highness.
Would you like to know what happened to the last being not to bow in my presence?
No. No, that's not needed. Heather?
Doctor, what are you doing?
Bowing. I suggest you do the same.
You are wise, Doctor.
Another very good observation. You must have a knack for these sort of things.
How can I be sure you're the real Doctor?
Oh, you've been looking for me. Well, I've never told anyone this, but all my reincarnations have had this mole on the inner left thigh. I could show you right now if you wanted. I don't think it's that funny.
Where is your TARDIS?
Who says I came here on a TARDIS?
Your woman. Her thoughts fill my mind.
What?
It's so disgusting, so human.
Doctor, how can he do that?
Jason, Rebecca, you left them to follow this Doctor.
Stop.
Why, Heather? How could you do such a thing?
Stop.
Heather, don't listen to him. That's enough.
And you, Doctor. You seem so composed, but in reality you're so frightened. Frightened beyond words. Don't try and hide your thoughts. I can unlock even the most tightly shut memory. But then again, you're a little more difficult.
I said that's enough. Who are you?
Gods, take this woman to the 5th detention
No,
block.
Doctor, no.
Heather, go with them. They're not going to do anything to you. Just go.
No, please, Doctor, help me.
That wasn't necessary.
Disgusting creature isn't worthy to hear my name. None of the humans on this moon are. But you're no human, Doctor.
Well, she's not that disgusting, but I can understand if you find...
My name, Doctor, is Raymer Tome Phi. You are now residing on the moon Kraythor II, the 10th moon orbiting the planet Terrace.
Kraythor II? That makes some sense. That Trandoshek would be native to here. Something's wrong. No, it's not the same as I remember.
Oh, you've known of the moon before my arrival?
Kraythor II was a peaceful human outpost with a civilization, wildlife, an ecosystem.
Of course it was. How long ago was that? 3,000 years? This pathetic space rock isn't even fit to be called a moon. I used up every valuable resource in half a millennium. Does that sound like an outpost to you, Doctor?
What have you done here, Raymer?
About 3,000 years ago, my vessel crash-landed on Kraythor II. My ship itself was then incapable of flight. Still is. And the humans, oh, the very eager humans of this rock, they were so apt to help me. They had everything I needed. Everything except transportation.
They were a mining colony. They weren't equipped for mass space travel.
Not one ship, not one vessel that could take me back home, Doctor. What would you have done?
I would have found a way.
And I have. My ship can no longer fly, but you see, I've converted the energy cell into a makeshift tractor beam, a trap for any incoming ships. And your TARDIS just happened to fall into it.
Brilliant. I mean, you seem pretty mad, but brilliant, nonetheless. And you said this moon was intact 3,000 years ago. If that was when you crashed, then how can no ship ever pass by? I mean, you'd think eventually someone would miss this place.
I was foolish. I admit my ego, as you may call it, got the better of me. Shortly after I landed, I fooled the planet below by sending a quarantine message that this moon was infected with beta-rudium.
What? Why would you...
Power, Doctor. Don't you understand? I was able to enslave the entire population of this rock in no less than 10 years. For me, that's the blink of an eye.
Ah, your psychic abilities and mind control. Oh, that's clever. Really, really it is. That's why that Trandoshan didn't tear me to pieces, isn't it? You were controlling his mind all along.
You're brighter than you look, Doctor.
So then, I'm assuming you have a transmitter somewhere that emits your thoughts to the entire population.
Not my thoughts, my commands. Whatever I think of the population to do, they do it. No questions asked.
But the destruction of that transmitter, or perhaps the source of the psychic abilities, would stop everything. I mean, your guards would literally stop in place. Am I right?
What exactly are you implying, Doctor?
My mind wanders off sometime. You'll have to get past that, sorry. But there's one thing I don't understand. You have it all. I mean, you're the emperor of this place. What's the big rush to leave?
I became bored, Doctor, and after nearly 3 millennia, it's been driving me mad. No one to communicate with besides humans. And you and I both know that it's near impossible to do so. Pathetic creatures.
But at the beginning, there had to be some uprisings. I mean, humans aren't that smart comparatively, but some will rise up. The intellects, they had to fight the mind control.
Oh, the intellects did. There weren't many. It made it easy, and I made them suffer. An odd practice here in this galaxy. The Androzani torture method.
Well, no kidding, they practice that here?
I'm sure you're aware they probe every vital organ in the body, but allow it to heal afterwards, where the process is then repeated. The more time passes, the more painful it gets.
Causing the maximum amount of pain over a largely extended period of time?
Exactly. I was hoping to break my record of 63 years on you, Doctor.
I'd like to stay out of the record books, thanks.
Gods, take the Doctor to the 5th detention block. Tomorrow will be a very busy day, Doctor. I look forward to it.
Yeah, me neither.
And enjoy Kraythor II while you can. It will likely not be around for much longer.
Watch the suit!